And now, the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'2", number 50, Cole Anthony. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Goga Batase. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Ron Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Duren.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. And for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. And when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation. You know, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do. And then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over. Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Yeah, amazing. No good on that one. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Second free throw, no good. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Banchero, that's good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Back to Cunningham. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, Wagner, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Wagner passes to Johnson. Back to Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. Clock is at 3. It's up a 3. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Banchero's got his second basket of the night. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. For 3, Harris. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that last shot just bothered Harris. He was compelled to go back at him.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Yes, that goes in.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No thanks. Let's see them.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Cole Anthony. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Outside Hardaway. Beasley finds Hardaway. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Now Caldwell Pope, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Beyond the arc, sinks the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pistons trail by 7. And it's Beasley in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
To the middle. Here's Black. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To end the run. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 7.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Wagner against Hardaway. lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hardaway with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now, here's Wagner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Hardaway. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Pistons trail by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Sasser. Down low. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Here's Black. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harris looking it over. Back to Black. Shoots the three. No good that time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Black and Harris are the guard set. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Pistons trail by 4. Beasley outside. And Holland gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Black. Sasser with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time out.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by Detroit. Harris against Beasley. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, fought hard really all game long. And I'm thinking, maybe a little couple-minute surge there at the end would do it. But the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Magic foul. De Silva. First personal foul. First team foul.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Gary Harris. And Detroit with a change here, too. Fontecchio's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stewart with the screen on Banchero. Here's Holland driving inside. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Monday, They'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Hey, Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Harris subbed in for Anthony. Here's Black. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Isaac outside. Pass to De Silva. Carter outside. 5 to shoot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Using his height well. Nice work by Carter Jr. right there.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250, is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Right wing. Here's De Silva. Guarded by Harris. And Carter has it in the corner. To the right side. Lets the three fly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. A three ball. It's hauled in by Harris.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And he makes the first. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size, They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Now, Wagner, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Carter for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit leading by 3. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Out to Carter. Tries a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, offensively, Carter Jr. brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Bataze. Bataze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside Anthony, the 3. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
31. The Pistons, 31.
Hi folks, it's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Being out on the road can really take it out of you. They need to make sure they're getting well rested between games. Otherwise, they'll be looking like zombies by the end of the trip.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Anthony. On the court for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Cade Cunningham, 3rd.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Isaac left side. Makes it off the glass.
Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Harris. Cunningham passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
That one drops for him. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
That's good from Cunningham. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Black. Isaac with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. In the corner, it's Harris. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Harris has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Well, looking at the numbers for Harris, he's finished top 10 in three-point percentage multiple times.
Hardaway passes to Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Isaac. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Harris outside. Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. Carter pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Harris. Magic moving the ball around. The Magic need to get a shot off here. So they take the lead. Black's got 5.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now, here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket by Harris.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 407.
Different look here for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. We've got a chance to get an update on Bataze's status. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, This is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Harris outside. And another three for Detroit.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here is Carter. 5 points in the game. Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And Detroit has possession. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Wagner against Thompson. Harris kicks to Beasley. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 3. 1:10 left to play in the third. Wagner passes to Anthony. Kicks it out to Wagner. They get it back. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's Sasser. Still yet to score. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Anthony from the arc. Kept alive Orlando. Banchero. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now, Sasser, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the shot is good. Harris has got 23 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Banchero outside. Up in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
All right, Magic fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Isaac. Banchero out there with Black. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Orlando making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Corey Joseph.
To the left side wing. Here's Fontecchio. Offline with his three.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Ben Carroll. Rebound by the Pistons. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Joseph. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And that one falls for Holland.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Magic making a change here. Good on both. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. Here's De Silva. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score.
Fontecchio trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Carter outside, pass to De Silva. Here's McClung. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Beasley right side. Trains the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical junction.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the wing right side. And it's Fontecchio missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, what poise from Carter Jr. Just taking the hit and pushing through it all.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in.
First team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
And please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And the Magic making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Wagner. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Holland. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Holland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Fontecchio missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Basket good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cunningham against Anthony. To the paint. Beasley for three. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And now it's just a 4-point Piston lead. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Dance game. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best. Oh, sit down.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. And here's Cunningham. Over Anthony. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Magic trail by 4. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Clock at 4. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And they double up Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
Harris passes to Cunningham. To the inside. And Duran slams it in.
And a timely make from Duran. They really needed that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway against Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Here's Harris. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope pushes to Banchero. Caldwell Pope kicks to Anthony. Here's Banchero. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. It's Orlando's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
And they double up Cunningham. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you never know. That technical may just springboard them. I mean, especially if they can add a few more points here on this possession.
9 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Now, here's Wagner. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Third team foul. At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And the Pistons with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Durant.
Yeah, the vision that Cunningham has shown in his career is as good as it gets.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Stand up, make some noise.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
At the line for the Magic.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Pass to Cunningham. They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.